Alright everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Dice A Million. We're still playing the demo here, but we are going to learn how to get more than 25,000 pips. How about that? We're going to play by the default hand again. Dare say I hope it will go well for us. We have a boost pack, a card boost pack, and a stamp boost pack. So I'm going to stick with the dice boost pack. We got the time die, that's a good starting one, the paper die, and then the Sudoku die. So, if we got the Ring of Equity and we got a Sudoku die, it could do pretty well for itself. Because they would, roll the same number and that could be good for us, but I don't know how to really make that work yet. Time die is pretty solid, because it's just a good... It's a good, throw away a useless hand and make your next hand much stronger. So I do enjoy that. Paper die... Paper die I like, but I have not figured out how to make it work yet. So we're going to start with an uncommon die. So we're going to play all our little ones here. That was actually a good hand. Damn. And then now we're going to play this hand, which will be multiplied by 2. As a terrible hand. This is an awful hand. Alright, well now we're just going to play a good hand. The highest ones we can. Alright, we got a D6. Could be useful. The Die of Fortune. It gives a ghost, rare, or legendary die. We've never taken it. Maybe for once we take a Die of Fortune and we see what we get. The Iron Die. I love the Iron Die. I feel like these are important. Especially for low-scoring die. However, if we were to sell this card, we could effectively buy an Enchanted Dice and the Dice Boost Pack. Let's do Enchanted first. Loyalty. 1 in 2 probability of going back to hand after it's rolled. Does anyone know if this means that it could destroy itself after rolling and then loyalty could proc and bring it back? Just curious. We got Echo. So this would divide everything by... This is interesting. Rolls the die shown on its face. We could echo that one, or an echo time die. This is a interesting one. It can proc and come back, but it's still a 1 in 2. Okay. Got it. So it's still a 50-50 that it destroys itself. Well, thank you for joining us, Martin. Have a good rest of your evening. I think we're going to go time die, because if I understand this properly, we could do something cool with it. And I know we could take a dice boost pack, but I honestly just like an iron die. And then we go to our next round, and we try to roll for a 3. Can we roll for a 3? We should be able to get a 3. If we don't get a 3, I'll be astonished. Because now we can get a ring out of it, which is huge. Rings seem to be like a big proponent for winning here. So this seems pretty easy. A Die of Fortune. And then these guys. Gets a hand cut in half. Now this hand is going to be stronger. We should actually play it like this. This would be smarter. We got a 2. Alright, that's a little bit of a multiplier. That's 38 points. We've done it. So you're going to divide our hand by 4? It'll divide by 2, then divide by 2, right? Okay, so it does cut it. But now we can just play something like this. And it's a double multiplier. Wait. I was confused. Maybe that, and then I think I understand it properly here. We'll get to it in a moment. Honestly, a free pinata is great because it's just a lot of pips, and we can use it with a good multiplier and get a bunch of pips out of it. It's the Jewel of Calm plus 1 roll. Hell yeah, I'll take it. A ring boost box. We were just talking about how rings are great. A Glamorous Ring, or the Even Ring. 2x multiplier to dice with an even face. I think a 4x multiplier to everything on the first roll could be good, but if we're playing our time dies on the first roll, it really negates the point of the ring. So I'm going to take the Even Ring, I think. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I mean, technically it would just make our first rolls a moot point, because we're going to multiply by 4, but if we play like this, it'll divide by 4. So it's a tough decision to be made. I think we'll take your common... I think I'm going to take the even ring. Now, your stamp boost pack, also, we should just remove, like... We should remove the D4s and play with the D3s. Stamp boost pack? Sure. Let's see if I get lucky and get a low one here. I did not, so we'll take a silver stamp. And then we'll go next round. We get a chest after this one. Alright, so we got our time die first. A die of fortune should stay. No, it should go. And we should roll this. So now we're getting a 2x multiplier to everything. We could wait to roll our piñata. No, because we need to... Okay, I see what we need to do with our piñata. We need to wait till we can get our double time die bonus. That's what we need to do for the piñata turn. We don't roll it right now. There's no need to. So we're going to roll these guys right here. Next turn will be a 2x. So this is good. This is what I wanted. I mean, technically, it would be better to roll all 3 of our time die together. We could do that. Nah, that's going to be tough. Let's just roll it like this. This would be a good hand. Oh, wait. I forgot. That was gonna... Yeah. Okay. We're saving the piñata for another round. We're not going to do it this hand. But I do like the double die rolls. They're nice. Okay, what did we get? I kind of like the idea of the ivory die for extra scaling. Because we always try to do extra value and 4x multipliers. Let's just take some scaling one. Was this worth it? Discards a die on the table. Interesting. We've never played with this, but we've seen it before. Multiply also seems like a good one, but another ring seems just as important. So I'm going to go with the ring. We got the wedding ring, the square ring, and the smiley medal. Plus 8 extra value to dice with their highest face. Don't really care too much, but it's uncommon and could sell for pips. I didn't mean to click it, but I gotta be fair, it was probably still the best of the ones we had. And what does it sell for? 75? Yeah. We're gonna... Okay, so that was the op ring. So we're not using the op ring. That kind of stinks. Double errors there. My bad. Don't know how I managed to do that. Okay. Let's get rid of our D4s. Alright, let's see what ring I get. I can't believe that was selling the op ring. Last breath. If it's the last roll, 4x for everything. The platinum ring. Plus 0.2 additional stamp multiplier every time any face is upgraded. Or the equity ring. Every same dice will always roll the same face. Equity could be interesting for what we're doing, but considering we have an ivory die to scale stamp multipliers, we should take the platinum ring. Because it'll work. Like, we'll be able to do it. Can we roll a 2 and a 2? It's most likely we can do that, so we'll spend our points here. We rolled 0 2s. I will try... We can't try again. Alright, now what we want to do here is get as many time die in our hand as possible. This is actually a great start. If we could get our other time die here, I would be very happy. We did. We got exactly what we needed. So, play all 3 of your time die, and we have the piñata, and we have the iron die. Play all 3 of them. Roll them. Makes this hand worthless. Worthless hand. However, now we have times 2, times 4, times 6, times 8, and you have a piñata here. Is there anything else we'd want to roll? No, that's literally it. That's all we want. We hope that it rolls an even number, but we're going to go ahead and put a times 2 mult on all of these. And then we could roll a die of fortune, but it would be better to just roll these. The ivory die also wouldn't be bad. And I think this is going to be a good high stakes here. Oh, did I say times 8? It's times 16. You're right. My bad. I didn't mean to add them there. It's 2, 4, 8, and 16 multiplier. Sorry about that. I definitely just spoke incorrectly when I was looking at that. In my head, I was adding them. But this should be a good hand. Could we get a better hand than this? Not really, no. This is like the best hand we can get. Let's roll it. We got a 187. That sucks that it wasn't odd. It ended up being times 32? Why was that times 32? I mean, I'm very happy with that. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know if I fully understand it. Oh, because of the card. That's right. That's right. From the card. Yeah, the even ring would have triggered that one more time, which would have been really good. But unfortunately, we didn't get it. So we do have another good multiplier here. Let's roll this one out. That was a lot of points, too. 1.1k. One of the best setups we've ever had so far. Like, early in the game, I mean, in terms of just, like, building something here. Okay. I don't think we need to take anything yet. We do have the even ring, so we should probably take the even die. It's 2 card boost packs? That sucks. Pyramid could be interesting. It's time to spend some money here, though. Let's get rid of my D4s. All the D4s are gone. We should be getting rid of some of the D3s as well. Since we have the money for it, we'll do so. Next, what would we like to add? We don't really care about the cards that much, but they're so relatively cheap, we might as well pick one. Something like double rings could be good. Double rings again could be good. Can we do 2 double rings at the same time? That'd be really cool. Hassanin, I don't see your messages being removed. We're removing the D4s because we have an iron die. So an iron die is likely to be much more useful with D3s than having D4s in our deck. Because even if a D4 triggers by hitting a 4, it's only going to trigger the even ring. This iron die is just more likely to be successful and give us more points with the D3s. Alright, what else are we doing card-wise here? Or not card-wise. Porcelain figure could be a good one. Psycho die could be another good one to stack on right now with what we're doing with our multipliers. Because we got a lot of mult, but we don't have a lot of points. I will take a porcelain figure to just throw it out there once. Another porcelain figure for just extra points. Now, I'm looking at this and I'm like... The piggy die. It would take a little while to get charges. And we're back to 18 die in our deck, or dice. But we do have 2 porcelain figures that would destroy itself. You're right. It would probably be good to do the bottle of caps. Because it's just going to be multiplies on multiplied. Another iron die honestly doesn't seem that bad. Especially if we do get a ring of equity. So let's... I can't... If we roll the bottle caps, we lose. I want to do a bottle of caps build. But I don't think it works for this one. A wealth surprise egg. Did we learn if enchant was permanent? Did we learn about that? I don't remember. It is permanent? Okay. This one was not permanent, though. So this one was permanent, but this one was not permanent. The plus 10 power-up one, I think that one did not carry over to... because extra value goes away. They just made it so if a die has an enchant, it can't roll the same one. That's good to know. Another pinata is pretty sick. What is this? The legendary cosmic die. It's a 1 through 50. The answer to the ultimate question of the life, the universe, and everything. Is this just going to roll a 42 every single time? Is this just a 1 through 50? I don't understand this die, but I'm going to take it because it's cool. I assume it's going to always roll a 42, which goes good with what we're playing off of here. Now, none of these are what I'm looking for. I think we could probably just save our money at this point. We should probably remove another D3. Let's hit our next round up. A 1 to get a random thing, or a 2, 3, and a 2. Skip to the boss for 1.5k? Interesting. I'll skip the rings here. Skip to the boss for 1.5k. Why would I want to skip to the boss? Does this mean I get to go into the boss with 5.62k pips? Do I lose all my pips? I don't understand. It's a D50, but you're on the right track with 52 or 42 being important? Okay. Yeah, can someone tell me what happens if I choose to skip to the boss? Do I get to go there with extra pips? Is that like a whole thing? Or, because if not, I would rather just go get, like, more chances at shops and things like that. Okay, well, since we don't know and we've never tested it, let's see what happens. So it just took me here and I just lose all my pips. So that seems terrible. Why in the world would you ever want to do that? It's objectively better to play out the hands and get more shop opportunities. Why is that an option? That's really weird. I'm not a huge fan of that, but oh well, it happened, you know? This sucks because, like, we did not get any of our important die on our first hand. That is, like, really bad. Maybe for something after the boss? Maybe. Oh, shit, we still didn't get it. Ooh, this is bad. This is very bad. I don't know if we're going to beat the boss here, because we have to get a pinata and our... Oh, shit, we got one time die? I mean, it's something, I suppose. Yeah, we're gonna lose because we're not Look at this shit. The 3 of the 4 dice we needed were the last ones. That's insane. Oh, come on. How scummy is that? They rolled a 1. Let's go. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. Eternal. Can't be destroyed, discarded, and it can't be exhausted. That seems important. We won. Because we got an Eternal. I hate how we won that. I hate how we won that. We won, but I hate how we won. I'll take another ivory die because we're going to continue playing with that. Let's see. Anything 0.5 multiplier to anything with a face greater than 6? That seems really good, since we're playing off the Pinata now. Greater thans are really nice to me. The Equity Ring, the Prime Ring, the Glamorous Ring. Okay. Here's what we need. Yeah, a Mirror Cube would probably work. We can take the Glamorous Ring, the Prime Ring, and the Equity Ring. We can take them all. I don't know if Equity Ring really matters right now. Because with Ivory die, since we have 2 of them, I guess it would be better to have them roll the same thing. Definitely the Mirror Cube, but the golden die with Equity now, these 2 would affect each other. I don't know if I want to take the Vampire die. I mean, I guess I could. No, I don't think I'm going to take the Vampire die, honestly. I think I'll just leave it at that. I will stick with the double gold, though. Now we're on phase 2. What's our boss going to be? Permanently destroys the die that rolled the highest face. In case of a draw, a random one is chosen. But our highest one is an Eternal Pinata. So we're safe. We need to roll a Mirror Cube. We could get rid of Die of Fortune. Let's go ahead and roll an Ivory die. And then just dump these out. This is just a dump hand. It gave us a Rubik's Cube. Interesting. So now we got 2 of our time dies. Rubik's Cube we can save for rolling in the next hand. We can only roll 5. I'm going to go ahead and roll the legendary die in here again, I think. We should probably throw out one of these iron dies. Because our next roll, we would love to get our Pinata. Wait, why did I put them both in there? That was dumb. The fighting for the multipliers here. We did get our Pinata. And we got the Psycho die, and the Rubik's Cube, and a golden die. So we're gonna throw this out here. This should be a decent hand. Three times 156. Jesus. Alright, so we got a decent amount of points off of that one. Okay. 3 rolls, roll a time die, and an Ivory die. We're getting the stamp upgrades too is really nice, and it landed on 3s again. Because we're getting plus 0.3 upgrades, like to our die when we roll that way. Now, you're a 2x multiplier hand, so golden die, basically just you guys. Well, you're actually better to roll here. Okay, and we did get our Pinata again. So Pinata, Psycho die, and then just some regular ones. There's no need to put the Porcelain out here. We can get a better hand for that to play out. And you're almost a 2x. Almost a 2x. Another Pinata is fine, because if it gets destroyed, it doesn't matter. It is just a lot of points. So I'm going to take that. A clone. If we clone a copy of a die in our hand that can't be destroyed, maybe we can make another Eternal Pinata. We'll find out. Perennial Paper Die, Loyalty Bottle Caps, and Perennial D20. I don't think I have any purpose for those. Another card boost pack, because cards could be good here. A ×2 Molt, but I think double rings might be better for getting our triggers. as you saw previously how well that went for us. An Eternal Sudoku? I don't think that's happening. Power Up. I do need to test and see. Also, we need to clear out our deck some more. We have some stuff we need to dump. Things are expensive now. The Mirror Cube? I don't think it's coming our way. Choose the face on a die and lock it. That also seems pretty good for managing our pinata to get the most points out of it as possible, because we could just choose it at 200. So let's do that. And we're now pretty low on points. Let's go to next round here. Let's roll the dice, a 1 and a 5 or a 1 and a 3. We could do either one of those, I say. We got both. A random event over a chest. I have had pretty bad luck with the chest, so I'll take a random event. Use it on the cosmic die? Use what on the cosmic die? This to roll a 42? That's what I'm gonna do, because I feel like that's important. Well, we did get a great first hand, so here's what we want to do. Adds a ghost copy of a die in your hand. It will be destroyed after it's rolled. If we use this on a pinata, it can't be destroyed nor discarded on the table, and it can't be exhausted. So we're going to take a pinata here, and now we have 2 pinatas. A ghost pinata and a regular one. And we got all 3 pinatas with our time die to start. So this is a big start for us. Now, we didn't get our Echo Time die, which is fine. We did get our Cosmic die here. So I'm going to use this to roll a 42 on the Cosmic die, because I definitely just have to see what that's going to be all about. Next, we're going to do double rings here, and we're going to do 3 pinatas of 42. And I guess adds the face of other nearby dice to their extra value. We should do this. This makes more sense than the others here. Let's see. If only we had seeds, I would love to do this run for how good some of the pools are. I know, this has been like an incredible run. Oh, it's times 42 if you roll that. New die unlocked. Lucky 7. Have at least 77,000 pips. Also, did anyone else see that shit get destroyed? It said it wasn't going to destroy my pinata and that it couldn't be eternal, but apparently ghosts don't count, so it broke the rules. It lied. It lied about itself. So if you roll a 42 on Cosmic Die, it's a times 42 to everything you have in your hand. That's pretty fantastic. I think that's pretty great. It's good to know. I am sad, though, that it destroyed that one that it said it... Yeah. Ghost overwrites Eternal. That's not what the game looks like, though. Mirror Cube. We have 4 rolls left, so just play out something like this. I'd love to charge up our Mirror Cube. I would like to get both of my ivory die, please. I got both of my ivory dices. This is important to me. The 4s got upgraded. Unfortunate. We got our Mirror Cube again. That's kind of nice. We could actually make a good hand play with the pinata here. We should just play you guys out, like this. Oh, wait. No, we should play it like this. Yeah, we might as well dump the porcelain figure now. Maybe we should save it. Maybe we should save it for later. Give me one of these. Now we have a charged Mirror Cube, so we could do really something special with that. If we get another Choose the Face card, we could do something really cool with it. It's another 8k points. No, could you imagine if it rolled a 3? That would have been so good. A loyalty, another time die. I'm tempted to take another time die. An eternal mirror cube. I kind of like this. Perennial iron die or echo golden die. Echo golden die is interesting here. Eternal mirror cube isn't really necessary because we don't have anything on the board that destroys it. So I don't think we should really enchant it. We should probably enchant the echo die for extra multipliers here. Eternal for the boss. Well, this rolls it's a 3, right? I guess technically that could be our highest face for the boss. Permanently destroys the die that rolled the highest face. Yeah. But we're only going to roll the we're only going to roll the mirror cube with our piñata. I guess it does say if there's in case of a draw, a random one is chosen. You know what? That's fair. Let's go ahead and take it then. An unbalanced die, not necessary. One extra roll. There's potential. A mystery sack. I don't really need to add more dice to our deck. Echo Golden probably would have been better in terms of points, but I let people persuade me to think otherwise. So the cool thing about this is we can remove a lot of these D3s that we don't need anymore, which means that the iron die can also start going too. But the D3s go first. This is really big for us because now we actually get to clean out our deck. Or our bag. It's not a deck. It's a deck builder. Alright, let's roll for a little bit. Laconism Jax. Doesn't take up any space in your hand when selected. I think I would be okay with that. You're right, Anastasia. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I think Laconism Jack is fine, just because it doesn't really interfere with anything. I think Piggy Die is not necessary. We got a Wealth Golden Die. That could be interesting. Because that can just roll with the other golden dies to work. We did get the clone card again, so we could clone a fully charged mirror die, which would be really nice. I was looking for more cards. Double rings I'll take for 6k, but we would love a choose face. So instead of the extra roll, we're going to take a choose face. That's perennial. This is a wealth piñata. We'll take it. And then just a regular piñata. We'll take that as well. I think we don't really need to worry about anything else in our hand right now. Yeah, we're going to clone the 42 dice, most likely. We'll choose to make it a 42 and then clone it. Or we'll do a 42 and clone the mirror dice. We should clone the mirror dice. That's the correct way to do it. We should choose the cosmic die to be 42, activate the double rings, and then clone the mirror dice. And by the way, I now understand the point of skipping to the boss, and I'll show you why in just a second. I get it now. I fully understand it. And the reason being is there anything we want to get rid of here? Probably an iron die. Why don't I get rid of the Psycho die? I don't like him anymore. I'll look at the bags, because we can get them their stamps. Anything with a face greater than 6. Yes, that's a 0.4 multiplier. Get one face to at least 2x stamp multiplier. Beautiful. Times 2 mult, a bomb, or a silver stamp. We'll take that. Okay, so this is what I'm going to show you guys of why I understand this is good now. If we skip to the boss, I have the perfect build of cards in my hand to beat the boss right now and have crazy score out of it. So, what I think we're going to do is actually skip to the boss here, and we're going to lose all of those pips. But now we're looking at a fantastic hand. So we already got 2 time die, an ivory die, an iron die, a dice of fortune right here, and this is a great first hand. What rolled the highest? It destroyed our die of fortune, which is fine. I could care less about that. Now, we want to wait and get our cosmic die, and we didn't get it, but because of that, we can still throw out the echo die here and get the same double trigger for next time around. I'm okay with this. Laconism can stay, porcelain figure will stay. We could throw out a singular pinata, just so we make sure that we draw what we need here. Oh, you weren't fully charged. I made a mistake. I thought the mirror die was fully charged. You were going to get destroyed anyways. So that's fine. That was me testing that theory as well. Good to know. Alright. So the best thing to do here would be to win it out. And get a ton of pips. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, what if we just win without using our cards? Like, couldn't we just... Like, we could choose to do the cosmic die thing. Because I'm thinking about it, right? And I'm like, yeah, it would permanently destroy something. But I'm like, the whole point would be to have these cards, because these pips are only going to be useful for the boss, and then they go away. I mean, can you play past this face? Is there another face to play at? That's what I'm curious for. Because I would love to see how big our hand could get if we played the mirror cube, you know what I mean? We'll go ahead and do this again, because we're likely to roll and get all these cards back. So let's go ahead and choose the cosmic die to be 42 again. And you will be selected. Let's go ahead and use our rings. We should clone the cosmic die here. A double wealth pinata, a golden die, a mirror cube, Laconism jacks. We should remove the golden die and put the porcelain figure out here. There's another face after this? Okay. Let's see what this hand gives us. Oh, did you notice? Okay, it did give us a 42. I was worried for a second. And this is going to trigger the 2.5x. Beautiful. Alright, that was a pretty big hand. 236 times 162,000. That's 38 million. That's a pretty solid run. You can go, actually. We're not going to play our mirror cube. We'll save that. Because I have plans for it. We'll need it. But now we could roll this, this, and this. Actually, we should take out this and put this in here. Because you can't be destroyed. And Envious says that. So you destroy something else, Envious. You know what? I don't want to risk losing my cosmic die. It better not destroy my can't be destroyed pinata or I'm going to be butthurt. So nothing got destroyed. Beautiful. It worked as intended. I'm happy, I'm happy. Good to know, good to know. There's only one hand left? Can I roll nothing? Like, what if I don't want... What if I just want to get rid of a dice? Or a die? Can I just delete these from my hand? Well, why don't I just roll this and then have it get destroyed? Because I don't care about this being here anymore. My good Echo die got destroyed? Oh no, from the, Oh yeah, you're right. My good Echo time die did get destroyed. That's okay, though. I think we still have enough scaling that we're doing okay. I'm just gonna destroy this one. Because I don't want it anymore. Free destruction. The Angelical die. Changes to 111, 222, or 333. Other dice's value with faces of 1, 2, or 3... Wait. Changes to 111, 222, or 303 other dice's value with faces 1, 2, or 3 according to the face on this. I don't understand what this is saying. Is it saying if something rolls a 1 and this rolls a 1, they'll all be 111? Or if I have a dice that rolls a 2, they'll all be 222? If it rolls a 1, it changes to 111. Okay, I see. This could be cool with bottle caps then. Anything greater? Yes, more multiplier with anything greater than 6. Okay. Doubles the extra value of a die on the table. Maximum of plus 1,000. Conservative ring. 3x multiplier to dice with 6 faces. The wedding ring, that's kind of useless. And the sports band. We can take it, though. Another golden die and an ivory die are both acceptable here. A mirror cube is not necessary, because we already have a mirror cube. I mean, I suppose we could pull a second one in. It wouldn't hurt, but our bag is starting to get a little bit larger now. The Rubik's Cube is actually really good with the angelical die. Because if that rolls a 1, 2, or 3, and the Rubik's Cube rolls a 1, 2, or 3, it could really get us some high points. And it works well with the mirror cube as well. So let's take it. And then we'll take that mirror cube and go to phase 3. So we lose all our pips again. Mimic die, beat phase 2. Okay. So now, what is our boss looking like? Draw 3 less dice, 1 roll less. That sucks. Oh man, that sucks. 3 less dice? That's terrible. That is horrendous. I hate that a lot. Easy hand to just dump these out. Don't care for these. So now we got exactly kind of what we wanted here. Please, please work for me. You got 5s. Are you kidding me? Wait. What? Huh? What's happening? Oh, I accidentally clicked the ring. Could you imagine if they rolled a 3? That'd have been so cool. Alright, so that's 565,000 there. I'm not gonna lie. We're probably about to roll our ivory die with the piñata and the other mirror die. Well, the piñata doesn't have to go. I think we're about to do this to double up our ivory dies to get more multipliers. Enough consistency to not need the time die anymore? That's true. We could probably get rid of them. I think this is a smart play, genuinely. Let's see what happens here. They rolled 3s. And you have a charge now. We got you again. That's big. How did we draw them immediately again? That's kind of funny. Let's just roll these. Oh, we'll wait. And we'll roll this. Charges for our mirror cubes are important. We need them to be charged for the boss. Yeah, the Molton 3s is at 3.1. It's done some good scaling. Alright, we have 2 rolls left. Let's do another time die. I would like to get my angelical die, so I'm just going to play all these out real quick, because I want to do the angelical die with the Rubik's Cube and the jacks, potentially, just because it could be good. 39. We just need that times 42 on the cosmic die. Why does it keep triggering this and I have to hit cancel for it to activate? I don't understand why it's doing that. Alright, we got it. It's I hate that it triggered that. Wait, do I have to click something for it to do it? Oh, that's what it is. You have to click one for it to work. I understand now. So should I just, like, double the extra value on something that already has high extra value? Oh, I see. I get it now. Okay. I was so confused as to why I kept triggering each time. I thought it was doing it automatically. I didn't know I had to click it at first. Alright. Card boost pack. Let's see. A clone. Choose face. Choose face is a must-have. Clone could come in handy. Choose face is a must-have. Mystery sack. We got stamp multipliers. You love to see it. Charge. I do like the extra charge for everything. We can't really make our deck smaller at this point, or our dice bag smaller. Another time die could be interesting, because we could try to get them all rolled into one hand. Invert, don't care about. Mimic die. Copies the highest value among other dice. So that effectively is just another piñata. Do we want to add another piñata to our deck? If we were to roll it with the piñata, it would just become another piñata. But we're looking at a pretty full bag right now, so I'm not sure I want to add anything to it. I think we'll skip it for now. Enchant something in your hand? That could be interesting. The reroll could be interesting. I'm going to skip the enchant right now. Laconism magnetic die is pretty good for our other ones. Another choose face. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We have a choose face. That's really good for getting us a lot of the points that we need. We would like to store a second choose face, and because we just added a Laconism magnetic die, we can sell the charge card. Actually, we can sell the rerolled card, I think. And just buy another choose face card. Now, we need to roll a 6 and a 6 or a 1 and a 2. I don't even know what our deck looks like, our bag. That did not work. We could try a couple times. We got it. Let's go. Free enchantment. Well, not free enchantment. We did pay for it. Skip to the boss for 500k? No thanks. I'd rather enchant my die. Mirror Cube and Mirror Cube. And Iron Die. And actually, there we go. Was important. A lot of good multipliers here. All right, let's go ahead and do a hand like this. Alright, now we could just do a quick little multiplier here, just to give me some good pips back. I should go backwards. This will be a decent hand, it's nothing crazy. Alright, how many points is this? I can't do quick math like that. 10 million. Alright, that was pretty good. We did get the Angelical die again. So let's try this again. See if we can get Angelical die to trigger. We have 3 rolls. What are our charges on these? You're charged and you're not charged. So we can actually just play the magnetic die with whatever and it would be fine. Let's just roll these. They rolled a 41. That's funny. Now we got one roll left, right? No, we still have 2 rolls left. All right, you, and you, and then you. I can't see. Did it trigger on the Rubik's Cube? I couldn't tell. I can't see what it rolled because it's covered up by other stuff. Oh, it rolled a 2. By the way, is it just me, or does anyone else notice that our Rubik's Cube has rolled a 1 every time? And I think that's our 3rd time using it. Alright, so now we only have 1 roll, so there's no need to use the Mirror Cube here, because we have nothing cool to use with it. So why don't we just do something like this, where we charge both of our Mirror Cubes, and I'm willing to skip to the boss after spending our points here. Rubik's will always roll 1. It will always roll a 1 on 6 dice. Wait, does it? It always rolls a 1? Now we have 2 charged Mirror Cubes. That's pretty big. No, it's oh, I do see that. Never mind. It is a 1 every single time. My bad. I misread that. For some reason, I thought a Rubik's Cube was still a 1 in 6 chance, and then it could split, and if it was 6, then it would all be 6s. And if it was 5, they would all be 5s. I didn't realize that its max face was a 1. I made that mistake. I apologize. So we need 2 choose cards, is what we need. Loyalty, Eternal, and Wealth. Eternal means it can't be destroyed. It's already got wealth. We should make another one have wealth. That was a pretty easy decision. Okay, so a dice boost pack. Let's take a look here. None of these seem nice to me. A stamp boost pack. Anything over the face of 6? 3 4s and 5s. What are we really rolling here? 3s most likely. A double ring is nice. We need 1 more choose. Oh, we got this one, the Lucky 7. If its face is 0, it discards every die on the table. Interesting. An enchant one? Eh. Another enchant one? You're not Laconism, so I don't want you. A charge is not necessary. It's getting expensive, guys. We really need that extra choose card to show up. +1 roll, not necessary. Another choose card. So now we could choose... Okay, I've got good plans coming my way. Alright, I think we can do this. I think at this point, we should remove something from our deck. Probably this iron die. We could spend another 1,000,000 to remove something else, because here's what's going to happen. We need to roll to get the angelical die, and we can choose to set it to 1, and then get 6 dice that are set to 111. And then the other dice we can choose to have the cosmic die, and then we'll double up our ring effects. And then we'll also have a mirror cube and a stacked mirror cube. So it will be, our hand will be, ideal hand would be 2 mirror cubes, right? It would be 2 mirror cubes, a cosmic die at 42, an angelical die, and then a Rubik's Cube. That is the hand we need to get. Could remove the time die. We could, but I'd rather just play them out because we're going to have so many hands for the boss. Since the game is pretty much over with and I'll be skipping out, I decided to remove one of my ivory die. The boss lowers the hand count. That's true. That's why it's going to be super tough to actually... Oh yeah, because we draw 3 less and there's -1 hand count. The goal, though, if we get angelical die, cosmic die, and a mirror cube, I think we can win off of that alone. But I think we're done playing because, like, with the ivory die. I don't think we're doing any more permanent upgrades. 5 million? I think we should keep the 5 million just in case, because I don't know how much it's going to cost to go to the boss. It doesn't tell us. But we shall see. Can you only roll 4 with this boss? Draw 3 less dice, 1 roll less. It doesn't lower our hands. So you can still play 5 dice, but we're drawing 3 less. So clearing out our hands is a pretty good play here. And if that's going to be the case, honestly, we should... What's our next one that we need to make? 70k? I think we should play it. I don't think... We only need 500k to get to the boss. I think we can get 70k without struggling. So, just a U, and a U. We're not going to roll our mirror cubes. Actually, here's what we're going to do here. We're going to do this first. Just roll a single one. Because we can just skip through this, right? Like, we already have the pips that we need. So there's no point in getting a bunch of extra pips right now. Yeah, these are going pretty hard anyways. That was 20k right there, off of a pretty meh hand. Alright, this one went pretty well. Roll 4 6s in a single roll. The translucid D6. Interesting. Never thought I'd see that one, huh? You could roll mirror with magnetic and get most of the charges back. That's true. The angelical die needs to be a 1. Let's see if it triggers on a 1. It'd be so cool if it did. It's a 3. No. I just don't really want to, like, risk losing these important cards that I have. Also, this run's been going on for almost an hour. So if I play this, right, what happens here if I play something like this? Actually, we have 2 rolls left. Give me a second. Time die, golden die. Roll it. Okay, so if I roll this magnetic die and these mirror cubes, will it roll and charge the mirror cubes back? Does that work that way? I'm gonna find out here. For the heck of it. Because it could be fun. So we should just play this. And there's no need to choose anything. Like, I don't really care if this rolls a 42 or not. Let's find out if this charges the dice back. Because I'm going to roll 2 more of each. Okay, it did, but it was a little weird to see how it happened. I don't care about that. Alright, so these guys now each need 1 charge. Understandable. Card boost pack? Yeah, I need like a draw card. That's what I need. I need that card that's like draw like 5 dice or something. That seems important to me. But it does. Oh, it's these right here. Duh. Never mind. I'm looking at them right here. Okay, so ignore the ring card. Double rings are not that important. I would much rather have draw 5 dice from your bag. That seems way more important. And we could do draw and then choose these 2. That seems like the smartest way to go about this. Every time a die gains 1 charge, gains an additional. None of these rings matter to me. They don't seem to do anything for me at all. Like, even in the slightest. So I'm just gonna skip it. Well, can we even take another ring? Yeah, we've already got 10 rings. I like the rings we have. Okay, we should play 1 more hand. Because we've got 120k, we can do it. We should play it like this. Keep our cards. And we should charge both of our mirror dice. There's one mirror cube. They don't have to be played together. We've got the points. Like we do not care about that. Nothing has extra value, so no, you're good, that guy. Don't worry about it. Alright, that was a good hand. Skip? Skip what? Play you, play you, play you, play you. Play you, I suppose, and then play you, and... Sure. Alright, play out these guys right here and just dump them. And then we're about to go win a boss battle. In a very fun way. We just needed every good dice available to us in the game. That's all it took, guys. Just every good dice getting thrown at us abundantly. Beautiful. We don't care about any of this. A silver stamp? Sure, we'll take it. Remove a dice. Or a die. Should we remove one? We could get rid of the ivory die. There's no need for it to be here. Would we still have enough? We would still have enough to skip to the boss anyways if we wanted to. 1.43 million? Give me another stamp pack. Anything above 6? Yes, you love to see it. A card boost pack? I don't think there's anything else I would want. Yeah. And then I think we just, go to our boss at this point. We got everything we want. Let's just go to our boss. Alright, we already started off incredibly strong. Because we can throw this hand out and not care about it. I'm fine with this. This turned out great. That's a great starting hand. Alright, not a good follow-up hand, so we're going to draw. We did not get our other mirror cube, so I'm willing to dump a hand first. Just because. I would rather get the extra mirror cube for all of this to play out, so we're going to use another time die here. How many more time die do we have? We have one more time die, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep that. And we're just going to play this hand. Plus 0. Lovely. Hopefully we get our time die. We draw our time die right now. Oh, we didn't draw our other time die. Alright, so it looks like we're not going to... Wait, what did we draw? Wait. Did we not... What did we just draw here? I'm so confused. I mean, it looks like we're going to throw this out here. You can stay. You're fine. The Rubik's Cube, the Mirror Cube, and the Angelical die. It looks like we didn't draw anything. Yeah. This hand does win, but I'm going for the biggest hand possible. Which is why we're waiting for our other Mirror Cube. We're not drawing anything. Is anyone else catching that? Did anyone else notice that we're not drawing? Like, because I really want my Cosmic die. That would have been cool. Alright, well, if that's going to be the case, we may as well just play this hand out, which means you have to choose to be a 1. And then I guess we just don't get to play our cool hand? We just have to play this one? Sloth makes you draw less. Yeah, we're drawing 0. I have one more thing to try. One more thing to try. How about we dump these 2? And it only puts 3 in our hand. These are not relevant at all to us winning. This hand is what's relevant to us winning. Maybe. I don't even know if we can win anymore. This should give us something. Just any. This should give me some kind of die. I don't care if there's a 2x multiple. Let's see what happens here. I want to figure out why it's not letting me draw. I know I've already won because of leftover points, but I wanted to play a cool hand. Alright, so now we did get at least this, which is going to be a lot more points and a little more fun to watch. It's a shame that we didn't get to play our second mirror cube, because that would have been, like, really funny to watch. But this is at least going to be a lot of points. I was just trying to get as many as possible to get as many points as possible. The mirror cube does not trigger the after effects. Good to know. That was only 120,000 points. We barely would have won with our best played hand because the dice don't even trigger in the way that's really, like, beneficial. At least 1 million in rolls? Does it roll every single thing in my hand at once? New die unlocked. The D100 beat Phase 3 as white hand. New ring unlocked. The good job sticker beat a run. You've done it, kinda. I made it. You weren't able to open the door? I haven't seen any doors. Thanks for playing the demo. A lot more dice, rings, and synergies are coming to the full game. Difficulties, levels, more hands, and a lot of secrets and unlocks. Thanks for playing. It really means a lot to me. If you liked it, don't forget to wishlist the game on Steam and follow me on my socials. It'll really help a ton. Our best hand was 63.46 million. Oh no, that was our score. Our best roll was 49.38 million. Alrighty. And our most rolled die was the time die. Cool. Well, we beat a run. That's fantastic. Took us an hour and 10 minutes. I wish I'd have known about the final hand thing. That's kind of cool. I would have saved my magnetic die for that. Then we could have potentially gotten 1 million points. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This was a solid one. It was our first win. It was really cool. And with that, I will see you guys in the next episode. See ya!